2.8 million pupils are currently benefiting from the school feeding program. That's according to the Deputy Gender Minister, Freda Prempeh. Speaking to JoyNews at an event to receive a delegation from Sierra Leone, the Deputy Minister said aside the expansion of the program, a lot more women have gained employment and additional skills as caterers implementing the program.
As I speak with you now, we've expanded the program to cover about 2.8 million children. We have about 20,000 caterers who have been engaged by the school feeding program. They also have cooks that they pay. So the ripple effect on the school feeding program is very huge. Well, now we are training our caterers to tap more into our local foods. We are training them on safety measures. We are training them on health issues. We are training them on environmental hygiene. We are training them on how to be cook at a very cost-effective price. And we also engage in the farmers, because if you're able to tap into the farmers and we buy their produce, we'll be letting them or gaining more economic empowerment. So it's a collective and collaborative effort between the Ministry of Gender, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, and even Ministry of Agric. So far, so good.
Okay, so do you have other countries correlating with you or collaborating with you?
No, we don't have countries collaborating with us now, but we have donor partners who are supporting us, and I would like to take this opportunity to thank WFP. They've helped us so much in training our caterers across the country. We've been able to train about 7,000 caterers in 6 regions. We'll be moving to the other regions very soon.
The school feeding program was introduced in 2005 to, among others, meet the Millennium Development Goals on education, poverty alleviation and food security. Starting from a total of 10 schools nationwide when the pilot was initiated, the program now covers hundreds of schools across the country. The Sierra Leonean Deputy Minister for Basic and Senior Secondary Education, Emily Kadiatu Gogwa, who is leading a delegation to learn from Ghana, hopes her country will benefit immensely from the experience they share gathered from the Ghanaian project.
We see the women's participation in this. It is not only about cooking, it is about helping these women out, employing them, teaching them skills. And these skills, I think, as I watch through the presentations, these skills will help them someday to be producers of like the soya bean, like the other ingredients being added to the cooking. And of course, the children also are proud of having their own local foods, and the farmers for growing their own local foods, which will be used into the various schools. I am so impressed and so touched, and just look out for that day to go back, and then we work out our own implementation. It is really a great privilege for us, and we are going to put some of these practices to our own, adding value to what we have had here and putting value to our work in Sierra Leone.
So have you started the project already in Sierra Leone?
Yes, we have started the school feeding program in Sierra Leone, and that's why we have come here to have a study visit. And from this study visit, we are going to deduce, although Ghana again is going to learn from us, because we cannot come to learn without them learning from us. So it's just an exchange visit wherein we do exchange of ideas, but I think their ideas are greater, but ours too are great. So here we are. We're going to do our thing, and we're going to do a lot so that the two countries will collaborate to help our children in Africa or in West Africa to grow healthy in school and to learn better.
Okay, so what is your expectation for this school feeding program, let's say for the next 5 years?
For the next 5 years, we are hoping that we engage our children, more children, to enjoy school feeding. And we also want to engage our women, especially those in the rural areas, to give them jobs, to give them skills that will help them in later lives so that they will be proud of themselves, and to also help the farmers in the rural areas to engage in productive farming.